guys. Today I have a beginner's aerial yoga flow for you. It was requested that I show some stretches specifically for the low back and to create a flow in the air. So that's what I'm going to give you today. It's a little flow you can do. This is a flow I like that's appropriate for beginners. I will also in a couple of the poses show you how to level it up a notch. If you want that, take it, and if you don't, just skip it. So we're going to start with the hammock about hip flexor height. So you'll take the hammock and you'll put it right about your hip flexors. You could go lower. I want you to be able to step the leg through the hammock, all right? And later on when we get upside down, we'll take the hammock to about waist height. So go ahead and set your hammock up there. I want to talk about the low back. So the hammock's amazing because it helps to create traction between each vertebra, okay? So when you hang upside down from the hips, that stretches the spine out. You can create a little bit of space between each vertebra, which is very beneficial. If you've got a pinched nerve, creating just the tiniest little bit of space is going to make a huge difference in the way your back feels. So this is not a cure-all, right? It'll make you feel better for a little bit, but you have to make taking care of your spine a regular practice. So you need to practice yoga regularly. Aerial yoga is great because you can hang upside down and that will help create that space in the spine. So I will show you some poses for that today along with a fun little flow you can do in the air. So if you have your hammock set up, we'll go ahead and start, all right? We're going to start on our spine in Sasana. So I'd like for you to take your hammock and spread it all the way out. And see if you can get the raw edges. And take and bunch it up about 4 or 5 times like this. I want you to keep that bunch in one hand and then turn around and then have a seat in the hammock. Once you're there, you're going to bring the fabric behind your shoulders and then lay back and then kick the feet out. Bring the fabric over your head. And then I want you to rest here. So your hands can be by your hips. They could be crossed over your chest. You could take the hands outside the hammock. Whatever feels good. I want you to just feel the fabric support you here. There is no pressure on your joints. It should feel really good. Close your eyes and become present in the moment. Pay attention to the breath, noticing the inhale and the exhale. Let your body just melt to the hammock. We're going to take 3 big breaths. So find an inhale. Fill the lungs all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Open the mouth. Let it go. Inhale. Fill it up. Exhale. Open mouth. Big sigh out. Last one. Great big inhale. Open mouth. Good. Now we're going to take the arms overhead. Lace the hands together. Release the index fingers. We're going to side bend side to side. So take a big inhale here. On the exhale, reach your fingers to the right, your toes to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Now, exhale to the right. And if your body allows you to, take your hands to your feet and breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Let's go to the other side. Exhale to the left. And if your body allows you to, take the feet. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back. Take your hands high on the fabric. I want you to pull down to lift your head up. And then kick your feet out of the hammock. Come to an easy seat. Good job. We're going to go ahead and hop on out of the hammock. So you take your hands high again. The trick to the hammock is to pull down. That helps you to come up. Good job. We're going to go ahead and walk around to the back of the hammock. And we are going to play with downward facing dog. So take the fabric to the hip flexors and walk forward. And then find an inhale, reach the arms way up, and I want you to lean forward and find all the length you can in your spine. And then on the exhale, hands to the earth, and you can walk the feet back or float the feet back and drop the head and reach the arms forward. Good. Feet don't have to touch the earth. Heels definitely don't have to touch the earth. Just find length in your spine. So right here, we're starting to create that traction. We're hanging from the hips and we're creating space between the vertebrae. Take a few breaths here. Head is heavy. You can give it a shake if you want. Breathe in, breathe out. And then press the hands down. We're going to walk the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So this is your hammock, the body of the hammock. I'm going to call the body of the hammock the sides. I'm going to call them the pose. And then these are your handles. So take your hands to the pose of the fabric. Lift the right leg up and over. Bring the fabric to the knee. Have the left toes turn forward and point forward, and then lunge deeper. Now, with the left toes pointing forward, reach the arms up high. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, open the heart, lunge deeper, stretching through the left hip flexors for 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, come back and put the left foot flat like a warrior. So the left toes point towards the diagonal. And then lunge the right knee forward. Reach the right elbow inside the right knee and lift the left arm high. So you could stay here, breathing. Now if you want a little bit more, bring the left arm over the left ear. Reach left fingers towards the ceiling line. Press the left foot down, squeeze left quad. If you would like a little bit more than that, and you would like to work your core, lift the right arm up. Reach both fingers towards the ceiling line. Think about getting length in your spine and reaching up and out. Breathing here, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find an inhale. Bring left hand to the left toe, right hand to the right toe, and draw the hips back. Bring the fabric to the right ankle. Now, draw the hips back and drop the booty. Take an inhale. We're going to swing forward. On the exhale, swing and switch and bring right foot to the earth. Slide the fabric under the left knee. Right toes point forward. Inhale, hinge forward. Find your lunge. Arms go high. Inhale. Exhale, open the heart. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull down to come up. Plant the back foot flat, warrior 2. Lunge the left knee forward. Bring left elbow to left thigh. Straighten left arm if you want. Right hand can stay on the fabric or reach higher. And then if you'd like, bring right arm over right ear. Reach right fingers towards the ceiling line. If you choose, lift the left arm up and work your core. Inhale, reach up and out. Breathing for 5. Lunge deeper. Squeeze right quad, 4. Keep the core engaged, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right hand to right toe, left hand to left toe. Draw the hips back. Bring the fabric to the left ankle. Drop the booty, inhale, swing and switch. Good. Right knee comes over the fabric, lunge, warrior 2. Back foot flat. This time, right elbow, right thigh. Left arm can stay high, or left hand can go behind you for a half bind. Let the left hand rest on the inside of the right thigh. Pull the left shoulder head back, gaze up. Press the left foot down, squeeze your quad. If you would like a full bind, slide the right arm under the right leg, bind the hands, and then lunge deeper. Gaze up, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, left hand to left toe, right hand to right toe. Draw the booty back. Fabric to the ankle. Drop the booty, inhale, exhale, swing and switch. Bring left knee over the fabric, lunge deeper. Spin back foot flat, warrior 2. Bring left elbow, left thigh. Right arm high. You can keep right hand on that fabric if you want. Good. Option to take right hand behind you, let it rest on inner left thigh. Pull right shoulder head back, gaze up, lunge deeper. Stay here, or left hand under left thigh, bind the hands, squeeze shoulder tips together, press right foot down, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it, right hand to the right pole, left hand to the left pole. Draw the booty back. Inhale, swing and switch. Right knee over the fabric, lunge deeper, find your warrior. Last one here. Right elbow, right thigh. You can stay here any variation you want. If you would like, hamstring stretch, straighten the right leg. Right hand can go to the bottom of the leg or the foot. Left arm can go high. You could also take peace fingers and thumbs to that right big toe. Option to take left arm over left ear. Maybe hand to foot. Spinning heart to the sky. Breathing wherever you choose to be for 5. Press left foot down, squeeze left quad, 4. Spin the heart to the sky, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it, left hand to the left pole, right hand to the right pole. Draw the booty back. Bring the fabric to the ankle. Drop the booty, inhale, swing forward and switch. Bring left knee through. Warrior 2, spin back foot flat. Bring elbow to thigh. Option to stay here or straighten left leg. Peace fingers and thumbs can take big toe. Right arm over right ear. Or if you can, take the foot. Spin the heart to the sky. Press right foot down. Breathing for 5. Revolve the heart up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of it, right hand to the pole, left hand to the left pole. Come all the way back. Last one, fabric to the ankle. Drop the booty, inhale, exhale, swing and switch. And then come on out of it. Down dog, fabric to the hips, walk forward. When you're taking down dog, you want to create all the length you can in your spine. So hinge forward, reach the arms up. Get as long as you can before you go down. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Walk or float the feet back. Good. Breathe. You have the option of staying here or taking a twist. Left hand, center the mat. Take right hand to left ankle and then peer up underneath left armpit. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand, center the mat. Left hand, right ankle. Look up underneath right armpit for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So you have the option here. You can walk your feet up to the hands, but if you'd like to take a little flip, you could flip out of this. So spread the arms wide, thumbs down, fingers up. Grab the hammock. Your thumbs are down. Bring the knees into the chest and make yourself into a tiny little ball. Take an inhale. And then on the exhale, flip all the way out of it and come all the way up. Good job. Let's play with the core and a standing balance. So warrior 3 using the hammock. Take the hammock in your hands. Step the right leg forward. And then on an inhale, lift the left toes high as you take the arms forward. Can you bring your biceps by your ears? Flex your left foot, spin your left inner thigh towards the sky, and engage your core. On the exhale, bring the left knee into the belly. Inhale, extend, drive through the left heel. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend the heel back. Exhale, bring it in. Use your core. Inhale, back. One more, bring it in. Extend it back, keep the leg in the air, and bring the fabric towards your hip flexors. Reach the right arm forward, and then bring the right hand to the earth for half moon pose. You can put left hand down if you want to steady yourself as you bring the left hip over the right hip. If you choose, bring left hand to the heart, spin the heart to the left wall, and lift the left arm high. Bring the left hand above the left shoulder above the right shoulder. Good. Option to stay here and breathe. You could also take left hand to that left pose. You could also take an advanced pose, sugar cane. Bring left hand to the big toe side of the foot. Kick the foot into the hand and open the heart. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release. Now bring left hand to the mat and square your hips. The fabric is on your low belly. Left hand is on the floor under your face. Bring right hand to the heart. Turn the heart to the right wall. Lift the right arm high. Right hand above right shoulder. Right shoulder above left shoulder if possible. Left heel as high as your glute. Breathing. Option, take the back foot if you want. Kick the foot into the hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up, extend left leg. Exhale, hand to the floor. Good. Walk your feet to your hands, or you could take that flip if you want. Thumbs down. Make yourself into a tiny little cannonball. Inhale, exhale, flip out of it, and come all the way up. Other side. Take a step back. Take hands to the fabric. Step left leg forward. On an inhale, reach the arms out as the right toes float up. Square right hip with left hip, spin right inner thigh towards the sky. Biceps by ears, core engaged. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, drive through the heels, you extend it back. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, back. Feel your glutes work. Bring it in as well as your core. Now, keep the leg in the air. Bring the fabric to the hip points. Reach the left arm through. Left hand to the floor. Right hand can go to the floor as well as you lift the right hip over the left hip. Flex right foot. Bring right hand to the heart if you'd like. Spin the heart to the right wall and lift the right arm high. Breathing. Now, option to stay here, or you could take sugar cane, take hand to the back foot, kick the foot into the hand. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Now, right hand to the mat, square the hips. Bring left hand to the heart, turn the heart to the left wall, lift left arm high. Left hand can go to that left pole. Option to stay here. Lift right heel as high as your right glute, or take back foot and kick foot into the hand. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Bring left hand down. You can walk your feet up to your hands, or if you want, take that flip. Bring the knees into the belly, tiny little cannonball. Inhale. On the exhale, flip out of it and come all the way up. Let's play with Cobblers Pose and Flying Dragon. So if your hammock does not have handles, go ahead and skip this one and fast forward just a little bit, all right? So bring the fabric under your armpits. And what we're going to do is, I want the fabric underneath the armpits. We're going to take the feet into the handles. So make sure the arch of the foot is on the fabric and the toes are out and the heels are out. And then from here, you can just open the heart and breathe just for a moment. This is a nice way to open the heart. And then go ahead and come out of it. Take the arms high, and you're going to bring the soles of the feet together for the Cobbler's Pose. And then watch the elbows. I'm going to bring the elbows towards each other and bring them through the handle. So my hands are on the pose of the fabric. I'm going to bring the elbows towards each other and bring them in front of the handles. Okay? That's your Cobbler's Pose. Work the feet and bring hands to heart. This is an amazing hip opener. It's also really good for massaging the arches, massaging the fascia of the feet. It should feel really good. It's a good ankle strengthener. Just take a few breaths here. Your gaze is towards the tip of your nose. And just breathe. Big inhale. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Last one, inhale. And open mouth. You have the option of staying here a little longer, but if you'd like to play with Flying Dragon, take that fabric, the hammock, and flip it forward. And put your hands on the fabric, and then find an inhale and come forward. And let the chest melt towards the earth. And you're going to take 5 breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. And then when you're ready, come on out of it. Good. Now what we need to do to get out of this fabric has to be under our arms again. So flip it back. Take the arms high. Make sure the hammock is under your armpits. Good. And you can stay here if you want. Take your feet, open the heart. And then come on out of it. Arms go high, pull it down to come up. And then remove the fabric from the feet. And come all the way up to stand. Good job. Walk around to the back of the hammock. We'll play with a flying plank pose called Superwoman. So take the handles. We're going to put our hands in the handles. The fabric is at the hip points again. Walk forward and then lean over it. Take the arms by your ears and then let the feet fly up. So you're going to find your balance here and just breathe. Heart is melting towards the earth again. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your index fingers and thumb and grab the left handle and bring left hand to the earth. Press the hand down, be still, and then bring right hand to the earth. And then find your downward facing dog. Heels to the earth. Good. The option to stay here and twist, or if you want, we'll play with starfish. Take the right leg out to the right. Wrap the right leg around the right handle. Bring left hand to the middle of the mat. I like to move my left foot to where left heel is towards the earth. Bring right hand to the heart and breathing for 5. Left arm is strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring right hand to the mat. Bring right foot to the mat. Left leg goes out wide and it wraps the left fabric. I like to move right foot, right heel a little bit closer to the earth. Left hand to the heart and open. Breathing. Right arm is strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring left hand down, left foot down. Good. Find down dog again. Option to come out of this, take your little flip or just walk your feet up to your hands, your choice. Find an inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, heels to heart. We'll take a hip opener now. So let's walk around to the front of the fabric. We're going to get upside down briefly, but we're not going all the way down. So we're going to keep our fabric low for this one right now, all right? And you may, once you get up, you may need to lower your hammock a bit more if you're having trouble with this, all right? So lean back, take the right leg high, wrap it around behind the right toe and behind the left toe. Take both hands to the pose and put left foot down. And then inhale, come to stand on the left leg. So this is pigeon. Flex the right foot. If this is too much of a stretch for you, go ahead and lower your hammock a little bit and then join me here, all right? So you can stay here. You could also Bring your hands here and just drop the head. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. You should feel a nice stretch in this right hip area. You're here. 4, 5. Inhale, lift the nose. Let's play with a hamstring stretch. So lean back, watch the knee, lift the right leg up. Now left hand to the left toe, right hand to the right toe, and then extend that right leg forward. Good. If you want, hand to the foot or peace fingers and thumbs. It's a hamstring stretch, left toes point forward. Square the hips, right hip, even with left, press the left foot down, engage your core, press through right heel and just breathe. Left hand can be on the left toe. Take just a couple more breaths. We'll open the leg out to the right. So point the right toes to the right, opening up that hip, and then just open it out to the right. Good. Lift the sternum, lift the back ribs, soften the front ribs. Breathing, if you want to, look over left shoulder. 4, 3, 2. Now, just for fun, mermaid pose, and you don't have to do this. You can skip this. Just come on out of your hammock if you want. Press on the left foot, release the right foot. Take right hand to the right toe. The left fabric is under your left armpit, and then float the left leg up. Lift the right arm up, open the heart, breathing for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come out of it. Put left foot down. Just bring your left arm out from underneath. Lift your right leg up and come on out of it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I have another video. I'll link it up here. Mermaid pose. I show 2 variations of that. So this was the first variation, and then you can flip around and look at the back wall, and that's in the mermaid Ariel yoga video. So I hope you'll give that a look. So let's get to side B. Bring the fabric to your low back again. Lean back. Now this time you'll take the left leg high. Take the left foot over to the right toe, and then put the right foot down. Both hands go high to pull yourself up. Good. And then from here, find where you need to be. You could just lean forward if you want. Put the left foot into the right elbow, bind the hands. So you can lean a little forward if you'd like. That will a little bit more of a stretch. And just breathe here. Remember, lower that hammock if you're too high up. There should be no pain in your knees at all. Now when you're ready, come on out of it. We'll take that hamstring stretch. So lean back a bit, let the hammock support you. Take the right hand to the left foot and just free it from the right pole. And then take the left foot forward. So square the hips. Good. And then take left peace fingers and thumbs to the big toe. Lift the sternum. Drive through the left heel. Right hand can be on the fabric, or take the right arm high if you want to work the balance a bit more. Squeeze the right quad. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the core engaged, standing leg strong. Press the right foot down. One more breath. And then take the fabric, take your right hand to the right toe. Turn the left toes out so we open up that hip. And then take left heel to the left wall. Press right foot down. Stay here, look over that right arm. Option, you can free that right hand so it's a bit more of a balance. Breathing. And then when you're ready, do you want to play with that mermaid? You can skip it if you don't. Release the left toes. The right pole is under your right shoulder. Press right foot down, lean into that right hammock, and then float the right leg up. Zip the thighs together, open the heart, breathing for 3, 2, 1. And come on out of it, put right foot down. Just remove the right arm. And then slide the left leg out of the hammock. Good job, you guys. So now we'll get upside down. I would like for you to raise your hammock up so that you bring the fabric to your waist, and that way your head can hang freely. So you just take it and raise it up 1. You can do the other side if you want, but that has me pretty good. So once you have your hammock about waist height, we're going to go ahead and spread it out again. We are going to find those raw edges, and we're going to bring 2 raw edges together, like that. Once you have both raw edges together, I want you to bunch them up in your hands like you did earlier, about 3 or 4 times, and then have a seat. I'm going to show you from the back view, but then I'm going to flip around to the front view. We're going to take our hands down the fabric and bunch it up like this. And the ideal is to get that fabric really tight at our low back. So this fabric needs to be really, really tight at the low back. Okay? So slide it down. If this fabric is loose, you might flip out of your hammock. See, if I tilt back, I want that fabric to support my low back. So make sure that fabric is really tight at your low back. You're going to take the legs in a wide V, and it's important that we wrap the legs around the pose, okay? So we want to take the legs really wide and wrap around to where the legs come on the inside. So take an inhale, lean back, that fabric supporting your low back. Legs go in a wide V, and then bring the soles of the feet together. And then just take your opposite hand to opposite elbow and hang. This is creating traction in your spine. Breathe here. Now, if you're brand new to Ariel, stay down only as long as it feels right. You can come up at any time. So just take the legs wide, take hands to the fabric and come up. Face forward and sit until you feel better, and then go back down. And it's quite normal to get a little dizzy when you first start doing Ariel. In time, that will probably pass. So come up as much as you like. I'm going to go back down and show you a few variations that you can do when you're upside down, all right? Make the fabric tight. That's important. You got to do that. Legs go wide, soles of the feet together. You can hang, or you could take the hands behind you and open the heart. You could also walk the arms forward in a cat stretch. This feels amazing. You could take the hands, fingertips out, open the legs, star pose. Take chandelier, wrap the legs again. And then free the right leg up, bend the right knee, let the right foot drop behind you. Take right hand to the right foot. You can also take left hand if you have the flexibility. Bring heel to the bum. Breathe. This is one of my favorite stretches. It's an amazing stretch for the right hip flexors. And then go ahead and release it and take the right leg high. Free. Same thing, let the left foot drop behind you, hands to the foot, breathing. You have to feel that fabric on your low back. If that fabric starts to slip off your low back, you will slide out of your hammock. So come back up if you feel that fabric moving, all right? You could also play with wheel pose. Both feet go down, hands go to the feet, and open the heart. Take just a few more breaths. When you're ready, come all the way up. Gaze forward. When you're ready, come on out of the hammock. I'm going to show you a couple more things for the low back. And this is how we're going to wind down and close our practice. So lower the hammock to where you have the hammock fairly low to the earth. And then we're going to come behind the hammock and come to your bum. We're going to take a forward fold. So walk the sit bones back, hands on the fabric. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge from the hips. Do not round the low back. Keep the spine straight. And then reach the arms forward. Nose looks down, but the chest is moving. The heart is moving towards your feet. Biceps by ears. And just take a few breaths here. Try not to round the low back on this one. Keep the spine straight. And just take 5 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And then go ahead and come on out of it. Now another thing I love to do is to put the feet in the hammock. It's got to be low though, okay? You're going to like it better if it's low. And then lay back on your spine. Take the arms wide, palms up, and then just sway side to side. This helps to create that traction in your spine as well. Anytime you lay down, you're going to create a little bit of space between the vertebrae as well. And just side to side. Now, if this bothers your low back, don't do it, but it might make it feel good. My low back happens to love this one. Let's stay here for as long as you want. I'm going to go ahead and come out of this. You go ahead and stay there. I would like for you to finish your practice any way you would like to. I'm going to go ahead and close our practice out. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed the class.